Alright. I hope y'all can hear me, and I hope this is much better. Again, there's a 10-hour video. There's a 10-hour video of that. I'm not even gonna play. I'm not even gonna start like that. Okay, so this is gonna be episode 1. So last episode is the prologue. Prologue to start this thing off. I realized that in the last episode, my voice was muffled, so I turned down the BGM, not necessarily the sound effects, but the music, I think. I turned that down so you'd be able to hear me. And I want you to hear the characters as well, so I turned their volume up just a teensy bit. I want to make sure you can hear me. I want to make sure that, you know, as I play this game, you can hear both me and the characters all at the same time. So, and what I'm working with is the mic that comes with the system. So, yeah, it's I might have to work on getting it like a set of headphones with a mic on it, but right now this will have to do. And it's working just fine. If I upload the one Spider-Man video, that can, you'd understand it. The one Spider-Man video was to go up. Probably not. I don't know yet. But let's do this. So now we gotta hit this event.
No one's around.
Yeah, I don't see anyone around. Well, I mean, it's a static screen, obviously. Like I can't see anything except these two. I can't see anything except Neptune and Netgear. That brings me on a subject of characters. I actually wanted to state this before I go any further. So there's two people I know that love certain Neptunia characters. And one of them happens to be Senpai Blade. If you haven't, look up that name. Look up Senpai Blade and just watch his videos. Like, I've seen his Neptunia playthroughs. I've seen his Mega Dimension playthrough, and the series he's doing now. He may be late in the game with it, but you know, Blade. I have to tell you one thing. If you ever watch this video, I gotta tell you one thing, man. It doesn't matter what game you play, as long as you still have, you know, as long as you still have your fan base, you know, as long as you still have those, you know, the people willing to back you up, you know what I mean? Because I know a channel that is playing, I kid you not, a game from 2006. There are even some people play games from 1999. So, like, just because it's not about a loss of interest. It's just, you know, if you want to play a game, play it. You know, whether or not it gets views, you wanted to play the game. You wanted to make the videos, you know? I mean, of course, we all know my words. We all have the same mindset, but I'm just saying. Like 2006. Now, mind you, it's no Near Automata. It's The Elder Scrolls 4, Oblivion. You know, people play The Elder Scrolls 4, and The Elder Scrolls 4, Oblivion came out 2006, at a time when PS3 and Xbox 360 was just getting its start. So, I'm just gonna tell you that right now. Anyway, I don't want to ramble on. What I do want to mention is character we're both gonna see. Uzume Tenobushi. She's a good character. I think she's a great character, technically. But as far as the list of you know, me liking characters, she low. Like she's not below 10. I will admit to that, but not above 5 either. You know. Another character, and another guy I know that likes this character, Sauce. Sauce, you know who you are. I know who you are. You know who you are, Sauce. Iffy, or IF, is again a good character. She's a great character in my opinion. But where it comes to likable characters, she's you know, same where Uzume, man. She's not below 10, but she's not above 5 either. You know, she's She's in the top 10 along with Uzume. But let's continue. I don't wanna babble on for like 5 minutes probably. So.
That's pretty weird.
And,
You'd think there'd at least be a cat, a hologram, or something.
I forgot to close my door. If y'all excuse me, I'm just going to be right back. Y'all excuse me. Okay, I'm back, and hopefully everything is good. I know that was like a mere second, but whatever. I had to close my door to my room.
Hey! Anyone here?
Obviously not. If you, well, I really don't think anyone else is here, Neptune. I really don't think that.
There's something really eerie about this place, Neptune.
Eerie isn't the word. Like, I'm pretty sure because of the screen it's all colorful, but if you want to think like reality, it's gotta be dark and gritty. You know, it's gotta be like cracks in the sky. Like, seriously? The only time I've ever seen that is in anime, which of course this is an anime based game, but if it wasn't for the colorful screen right now, I'm just saying.
Those cracks running through the streets and buildings don't seem like regular cracks.
Yeah, they don't. It's a rundown place.
You're right. They're all green and pretty. I feel like if I stared at them long enough, they'd suck me right in.
Well, you kind of did get sucked into a loophole, so not necessarily loophole, but definitely a vortex of some sort.
There are similar cracks in the sky, too. It's almost as if the fabric of space and time itself has cracks in it. And these buildings, they feel familiar. Kind of like some of the ones we have back in Planetoon. No, it couldn't be.
Would Planetoon look like this if we were to enter an apocalypse?
Probably. Like, I'm pretty sure this is Planetoon. I'm pretty sure. Because if I know the videos, Zero is just a reverse. Ain't it? It's... I don't know. I'm just gonna have to play the game to refigure this all out.
Don't say things like that! That's bad! But when I look more closely, I don't recognize any of these areas. So I don't think it's Planetoon.
Doi! Come on, little Neb. That city's my backyard. I'd recognize it if I was walking around it blindfolded.
Again, that's very good. If you can walk around your own neighborhood blindfolded, I give props. I give props to you because, like, it would have to take a number of years, and given that they're both goddesses, yeah. Like, Neptune passes probably for a 13-year-old, but she is clearly, I don't know, she's just a different character in Neptune series. Nepgear, on the other hand, can easily pass for a 16-year-old, and that's no joke. But they gotta be like elf years, man, because elves, if you think in fantasy games, elves can reach hundreds of years, so they gotta. And for her to know the entirety of Planetoon, I'm talking the entirety of her nation, then she had to been all over Planetoon like over a dozen number of times. And to do it blindfolded, again, Nep, I give you props. I give props to you, Nep.
Well, it does us no good to keep brooding here. Forward march!
Where does her confidence come from at times like this, I wonder?
I'm trying not to look at the bleak side, you know, that's where basically confidence comes from. So, you know, it's a self-esteem thing. I have none, but we don't need to talk about that.
My confidence, you ask? It's obviously because I'm the main character.
I was wondering when she was gonna pull this card. So, we all know the whole main character card, right? And this is one thing that I don't know if I like it all that well. I mean, you could play the main character card for, so long, but what was it? I think the game was Sega Hard Girls. It was basically, you had the team of the Neps, and then you had the Sega Hard Girls, which represented the game systems too, but in, they were different characters. And the beginning of that game was so off that Net became a bike. So, yeah.
No matter what happens, we'll make it through with my Pro Tag rule set.
Pro Tag rule set? Neps, you're gonna have to clue me in.
I hope so.
Okay, now, to be fair, I know the boss that's coming, but again, you see things in the corner like that, and then when you actually look at them, they don't look all that horrible. And whoever gets to do this is really enjoying their job. I'm going to state that right now. They really enjoy their job, but yeah, it scared the pants off these two.
That was just kind of loud is all. It's just a run-of-the-mill first battle baddie.
Is it? Well, technically it is.
See, Nep Jr., my Pro Tag rule set has found local person number 1.
Okay.
No, Neptune! No matter how you look, I don't think we can converse with it. It's full of murderous intent.
Kinda.
I guess so, huh?
Again, who's ever doing that is really enjoying their job.
And here I thought we'd finally run into someone else besides us.
Well, you ran into a monster. I don't think that, qualifies as much, but I guess I'm gonna go with it, so yeah.
But if the enemy is raring to go, we've no choice. Nepgear, let's transform and stomp it.
Ooh, this is where they find out, though.
Right!
Behold my power!
Processor unit, set!
And nada. I find that face very funny.
Huh?
Also that face as well.
But nothing happened?
Yeah, it doesn't look like anything happened. Ow, whoa, hey!
Ah! Hey, that's dangerous! Oh, I see. You don't know it's against the rules to attack during a transformation sequence.
But none of you transformed though, so it doesn't really count. And he's like, this guy is a monster, so he's not gonna wait around, if anything.
I don't think a monster will understand even if you tell them that.
I just said that.
I don't know why we can't go HDD, but we have to take care of the enemy in front of us first. Let's go for it.
Yup, let's go for it.
Okay!
Alright, so this is the combat sequence. Characters set to front. Alright. Yes, I got a lot of health topics up there. First one I need is equipment. So when acquiring new equipment, if you wish to use it, you will need to equip party members from the equip screen, of course. So this is all basically familiar to me. Select the equipment you want and want to change, and then press X to display equipment list. Select the item you wish and equip it. Press X to equip it. You can press triangle and the square button to view equipment info and status. Numbers will change in real time, so take advantage of that while selecting equipment. Okay. If you press the L2 button, the strongest equipment will automatically be selected from the items available. Use it when you're not too sure what your best options are. Okay, that makes sense. It makes complete sense. I mean, you know, you hit that button, it's an easy trigger. That's all that is. It's an easy trigger, but yes, okay. So, first things first, I want to get this out of the way. I know the left half of the screen. Obviously, that's fire, ice, wind, earth, light, and dark resistance. But please tell me. I want to know what are those 8 squares? Like, obviously, I could tell strength and maybe durability and technique, maybe? I don't know. Just please, someone in the comments, please tell me what those 8 squares mean, and I'll be able to understand this game a lot more better. Now, as for the weapons, I can finally utilize the DLC. So, the strongest is this. I don't know why this is hilarious. This right here is hilarious. Literally? Really, this is the strongest thing? Given how I'm a sword person, I'm going to equip this.
How's that?
The X bracelet, I'm going to equip, oh, I didn't heal Netgear. Oh, I didn't heal Netgear. Oh no. I'm gonna take that ring and equip it. So, first off,
I like it. Does it fit me?
I want you to at least be in your regular clothes. Astral Blade. Yeah, we can keep that. And this. I mean, technically, this gives me SP. I'll stick with that one. And Netgear, what can I give you? I can give you that, but then what do I give Umino? The Dark Ring, maybe? I can give her this. I don't know, I'll think about it later. Right now, already. Okay, so, oh, in the party menu, you may coordinate your battle party members. It consists of 3 sub-menus: coupling, lily rank, information. In the coupling menu, you can organize your party coupling and switch in or switch out characters of your party. During this process, the character's info will be displayed on the right of the screen. In the Lily Rank menu, you can view a list of each character's Lily Rank between each other. When a Lily Rank increases, characters may obtain an ability called the Lily Effect when coupled together. In the Formation menu, you can set the starting battle position of party members. This is so good. This option right here, as I'm reading it, would have been so good in Mark II. But unfortunately in Mark II, it's static. It stays like that. You can't switch it. You cannot switch it out for the life of anything. It just stays in that 3 going in, 1 in the back. Usually, like an attack formation like that, the back character is the healer. But I don't know, switching a battle formation will probably be detrimental, or it'd be important. Yeah, let's leave this thing. So, okay, so this is something we also need to learn here. Characters who are placed on the same row will be in a coupling state. The Lily Rank icon will be displayed between them. Okay, a Lily Rank displays the level of intimacy between 2 characters. As a battle member, by fighting together with a character on the front lines or battling while coupled, the Lily Rank will increase. So I wonder if that was a thing carried on from all the NEP games. Probably is. Characters can receive abilities called Lily Effects. We just learned this from who they're coupled with. However, to receive said Lily Effect, their Lily Rank must be above a certain level. Other effects of couplings include receiving perimeter asset effects called support requests. They will also be able to use coupling skills. Huh, that's new. Okay, so... okay, so then... Yeah, let's just go. We don't need to know.
Let's start the tutorial battle. Everyone, use this fight to learn the basics, all right? Okay, it's a promise.
I'm pretty sure I kind of know how to battle. Oh god, this thing looks hideous. I'm looking at it now. And
I've
it's
never
just,
seen this
hideous.
monster before. It looks strong. I'll have to focus.
What is wrong with... What is wrong with Netgear? Her head is... Usually she's looking up. First 3 times I attempted this, she's looking up. Why is she looking down? I don't...
Never fear, Nepgear. This is a tutorial battle,
Oh,
so no
wait,
matter how
she's
crazy
weakened.
they look,
That's why.
we'll
Okay.
win.
She's weakened. I don't know why she's weakened, but she is. I'm gonna have to... Okay, yeah, I just remember. So the last few times I did this, I usually heal Netgear because she apparently got whacked by something. I don't know how or why, but apparently she did. Now watch, after
Okay.
this battle, Neptune gets whacked. Again, I don't know how or why.
Now then, what shall I do?
So, Umio's just gonna... So if you don't know, the skip button, at least for the PS4, is the same for the PS3. It's the L2 button. But anyway, as a attack,
What should I do?
going in with the net,
Monster!
and it, because my broken stuff is like.
Well, hey,
All because
I'm
of
the
the DLC.
protagonist. Of course I'd win.
So, 10 XP.
Whew. Easy peasy. We didn't even need HDD.
Well, that's because you said it yourself, Neps. It was a tutorial battle. Obviously, we didn't need the HDD transformation. But then again, how come we can't transform?
But why couldn't we transform?
I just asked that.
Oh!
What's up, Nep Jr.?
Neptune! It's our shares! I thought something was weird. I can't feel our shares at all.
So... That's why we couldn't transform. They have no shares here. Well, obviously, every playthrough I've seen of this, their shares are cut off. I mean, they'll get their shares later eventually, but right now, they're completely cut off. So... What made them cut off? Like, what? It's gotta be... I mean, I know where they're at. Don't get me wrong, but I'm playing along here, as it were. Like, I know the story, but I'm giving my thoughts for the first time me playing, so...
Yeah, right. I trounced a certain noir in a character ranking contest. That popularity is like the source of our shares, so to be missing...
A sudden realization.
That's... ridiculous. Hmm? It's
And
gone!
then, total panic.
What? Why? Shares are the faith people have in CPUs. It's impossible for them to be at 0.
Technically, no. Like, well... In the anime, they continue to get drained. The shares continue to get drained, so... Yeah.
And for us to be unable to transform in a post-apocalyptic horror world like this, we're going to be sterilized.
Oh my god. Sterilized! I love how Neps is using these terminologies. I really do. I do love how Neps is using these terminologies.
Please, calm down, Neptune!
Please do. Please calm down, Neps. Come on.
Also, that monster we just fought? Have you ever seen anything like it before?
Yes, it's not intuitive that we talk about where we are or what's going on. It's intuitive we talk about the monster at hand. Then again, they've never seen a monster like that, so I'm just gonna shut up.
That super gross mutant bug thing? Nope. And I kinda wish I never had. What about you?
It was my first time too. Unfamiliar monsters in an unfamiliar land. Where the goodness are we? Can we actually get out of here alive?
Hopefully we get out of here alive, and... we're dead. No, like, we are definitely not in... We're not in Planet Dune anymore. At least right now, I'm pretty sure this is just like a... That said it, apocalyptic Planet Dune, or one of them said it.
I've tried contacting Eastoir, but the end gear keeps dropping out of range, so I can't connect to the phone or the internet.
It'll be just fine. You worry too much. Just leave everything to your big sis.
Come on, Neps, you're not that dumb. Like, you know when things are bleak.
And
I would
let's
assume.
be real here. Roaming around strange new lands, beating up monsters is way better than working at a boring desk.
I mean, again, Neps, I would assume.
Neptune, I think you only feel that way because you hate working.
The only thing I hate is not having fun. Come on, let's make the most of this, little sis.
Neptune, I don't know if I can have fun, but I'm sure we'll be fine if we're together.
There we go. You look way cuter when you smile. Let's keep...
Okay.
Oh, crap. I'm pretty sure what she says there is, let's keep moving. Freaking finger twitch, man. I don't know. I don't know the button to bring up the, to bring up that menu. I don't, this is auto. This is continue. Circle is stop. Teach me history, or touch me history. Yeah, again, I know all this. Pretty sure I'll read it next time. Okay, so there's a monster in front of us. I'm at time here, and I'm going to come at you with another one real soon. This is gonna be like a short marathon, so again, hold on to your butts. This has been Slifer Yuki in episode 1 from the prologue. And I'll come at you real soon.